Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Tuesday. This week we're looking to the Proverbs for our monthly readings. Since it is September 29th today, we will look to Proverbs chapter 29, and we'll begin in verse 8, where the writer of the Proverbs says, "Scoffers set a city aflame, but wise men turn away from wrath." A scoffer we know as a person who ridicules everything and everyone for that matter. They will mock others. They will jeer any kind of authority over them. Psalm 1 says that the blessed man will not sit in the seat of the scornful. And there are always those who in our society find fault with a little bit of everything. They have a different viewpoint, I suppose. I heard this week where there are 4 different viewpoints to just about every kind of issue. The pessimist is the one who looks into the tunnel and finds it dark and ominous and closing in on him. The optimist is the one who sees the light at the end of the tunnel and is looking forward to it. Now, the fatalist is the one who sees that light at the end of the tunnel as an oncoming train. And the realist is actually the engineer of that train who can't figure out why these 3 idiots are standing in the middle of his track. There are all those different viewpoints, and we can look at things in many different ways, but the scoffer is the one who always finds fault. He can imagine terrible things all the time that most of the time aren't even true. When he says scoffers set a city aflame, it sounds very familiar in our day, doesn't it? There are those who want to scoff and ridicule and find fault with everything and everybody, and some of those people are literally setting our cities aflame in the days that we're living with their protests and their violent outbursts. In contrast, by the way, the proverb says, "But wise men turn away wrath." Rather than looking for all the wrong in society, they see the right in a lot of things around them. Rather than ridicule and scoffing the ways of others, they seek to be peacemakers. You know what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God." They will take on the demeanor of Christ himself. Proverbs 29:11 says, "A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back." You know, we would oftentimes be better if we were not venting our feelings or flying off the handle or just causing turmoil and strife and upheaval in everything that we say and do. Perhaps today would be a good day to try to control our emotions or control our tongue, not cause division or dissent or strife, but seek some order and try to be peacemakers. Verse 20 says, "Do you see a man hasty in his words? There is more hope for a fool than for him." So today, let's control our temper. Let's control our thought. Let's not incite others around us, but let's bring peace in the society in which we live.